What up, YouTube? This is GIOSTEALTHR1, and I'm coming to you with an upgrade on the LATRAX Teton, or Teton, depending on how you want to say it. So, let me just give you a little bit of description of this RC. This is a 1/18 scale monster truck. Now, LATRAX is a subsidiary company, or same company as Traxxas series, but it's kind of a break-off, kind of like what Toyota does with Lexus and stuff like that. So, hopefully the LATRAX series does come out with more RCs. I think it's a great entry RC for a lot of the younger kids and just guys that, you know, want to spend a few bucks and just put around the house and stuff like that, or outside, because, you know, I've seen videos out there where guys are going pretty extreme with this RC. Aussie RC Playground was with his son, and he went pretty extreme with that. I haven't been able to do that as of late because I've been traveling a lot, but pretty cool, pretty cool. I like the way it was set up. But that being said, there's always been a scenario to where people are still shying away from getting with this RC for the reasons that they don't think it's customizable and stuff enough for them. I'm here to tell you that you can customize the LATRAX series to the nines if you want, but depending on what you want to do with it is where you're going to go with it. So let me just start off by a few things and just going upon the history of me customizing my RC. Now, I do have the LATRAX Rally, and I was able to conform the Rally to give me a custom body, which is my PlayStation Vita body, which I think came out pretty cool. You know, I kind of hooked this up. Well, you guys know me. I like to customize all my RCs. But that being said, you know, what aftermarket parts are available for this thing? And now, if you look at the overall website, you're going to notice that there are a lot of aftermarket parts, like aluminum parts and stuff like that, available for this RC. Also, if you're looking to upgrade, because this is a waterproof RC, or water resistant, however you guys want to correct me, you know, RC Screws, with a Z, does have a kit available for the 1/18 scale series for the LATRAX. So you're able to get stainless steel screws for this RC. But I want to talk to you about what I've done for this RC at this point. Now, as you guys well may know, I do customize bodies, and I just recently ordered the LATRAX body clear, and I'm going to start customizing a nice, cool body for this RC. The problem is that my area has been so overrun with snowstorms that I have not been able to have the opportunity to paint, because when I paint my RCs, I paint them outside, and I use like 2 cardboard boxes just to make sure it gets, you know, it takes care of itself when I do paint outside in the cold. But with all these winter storms, I have not been able to do that. So that being said, I'm just going to come across and tell you what I've done at this point. So as you can see, LATRAX offers the non-foam filled monster truck tire, which is pretty cool, because on the size of this RC there's not that much weight. But I was thinking about going a little bit more extreme with this RC. I'm going to get a Castle Creations 1/18 scale motor and ESC, so there's a lot more power that's going to be generated for this RC, and it's going to be running on lipos. So that being said, if you go on the LATRAX Teton part of the website, you'll notice that you're able to get a lot of upgrades for this RC, as in shocks and a few I believe they have the drive shafts available for them as well, which I plan to acquire. But at this point, I ended up going with these foam filled tires. Now, right now, I personally, when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at a mini Telluride. So I think that's pretty cool for what it is right now, but I want to make this system into a brushless system. Now, the wheels are the same exact size, you know, not across, but up and down. They're the same exact size. I'll give you a little bit more of a better view of what it looks like through the front of the RC. Now, what I want to do with the RC is, you know, give it a few speed runs, you know, and see how it handles on a brushless system with wheels that can probably handle it and drive shafts and stuff like that. So I just want to go over a little bit with the series with you, that even though you can acquire this RC for retail price is $149, but you can get it can't get it cheaper than that on either your local hobby shop or wherever like that. And it's definitely something cool to have available in your arsenal, because it does come with a 2.4 gigahertz controller, which right then and there, you got to think to yourself, you know what? You're not dealing with crystals and everything like that as you would have dealt with years ago, and that is the standard at this point that we're dealing with in the RC game. So you're able to get the control that you want, and it is backed up by the Traxxas brand. So a lot of, you are able to get a lot of parts available for it ASAP. Other companies do not offer that, to where if something breaks, you would either, you're able to go to your local hobby shop, because Traxxas is pretty much everywhere, and LATRAX is pretty much going to be everywhere as well. So I just wanted to go over a little bit with this RC with you. A lot of people have been hesitant to buy this RC. My personal opinion, I've seen a lot of great things to the people that have had this RC. Give me your comments on what you think. Do you think the price is too overrated for it? I mean, it is a Traxxas product. You're able to probably get this for maybe $129. And at $129, giving you everything that you have available to put around, it's a pretty strong little machine right there. So personally, I think it was a really good buy for me. I would like your opinions on what you think about the LATRAX Teton. I mean, we're still customizing it. Hopefully, once I get the body done and a few little upgrades, you guys will have a much better opinion of the Teton and the upgrades that you can do for it. So, just wanted to give you a heads up where I'm at with this project. Rate, comment, subscribe, and tell my fellas up in YouTube. Later.